Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Witticism. I'm Kiana.
And I'm Tyler, bringing you the news that matters most around the globe. If you're having trouble falling asleep, then you might want to try wearing sunglasses before bed. Sleep researcher Glenn Landry claims that wearing sunglasses before bed will not only make you feel unbelievably rad, but it'll also make you sleep better. Truly, it's a win-win situation.
As if this year's election isn't proof enough, the end is near. It's now been discovered that we are running out of sand. Yes, sand. Journalist Vince Beezer has reported that rapid urbanization is starting to deplete our sand supplies, which are apparently used in concrete and in some electronics to some degree. In fact, the demand for sand is so high that the black market is now playing a huge role in the creation of sand mafias. It's a full-on global war for sand. So remember, everybody, should good old sand face come knocking at your door, just hand over whatever souvenir sand you have from vacation. It's not worth your life or the memories.
Due to an increasing amount of salmonella outbreaks across the U.S., the Center for Disease Control and Prevention released a statement that informed us that kissing chickens is bad for your health. First off, thank you CDC for that groundbreaking news story, but I think that this whole kissing chickens thing is just a misunderstanding. We need to teach kids in high school sex education the difference between the nickname for a rooster and the male genitalia.
Martin Shkreli, famous for raising the price of AIDS medicine, is now auctioning off a chance to punch him in the face to fundraise money for his former publicist's child, who survived leukemia. I bet he wishes he raised the price of chemo now.
A helicopter was destroyed after crashing into a cow. Luckily, both the cow and pilot survived and each released a statement about the experience. Said the pilot, "This near-death experience has truly humbled me, and I can't wait to share this story with both my introduction to yoga class and my Alcoholics Anonymous support group. And out of all of my helicopter to cow fender benders, this cow didn't die." Said the cow, moo.
A trial involving the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department is centering on a photo of a person in a Grinch costume, knowingly running a red light in a patrol car while waving at the camera. Guess stealing Christmas presents has just become child's play for this Grinch and needed something a little more challenging.
The Brazilian wandering spiders can cause a man to have an extremely painful erection that can last up to 4 hours long. That explains it.
A lunch lady in Texas lost 100 pounds after eating her own cafeteria food every day for a year. Now at 160 pounds, Tammy claims she's feeling better than ever, although she forgot to mention that it wasn't the healthy food that helped her shed the weight. It was actually the laxatives inside the cafeteria food that caused the revelation.
A church in California is holding Racist Anonymous meetings. I guarantee that they won't be serving their coffee black.
A Russian teen has fallen head over heels for a girl this week, literally. The 16-year-old boy fell 23 feet swinging from a balcony, trying to impress her. Although he survived, his heart was crushed when she later blocked him on Snapchat.
We're going to take a moment to switch things over to our weather guy. What's going on this weekend?
Oh, we're on. A cue or something would be nice. Hello, IUP. It's me, Sunny Day here with the weather. I got some good news and I got some bad news. I'll give you the bad news first. It's about to get real wet down south, folks, if you know what I'm saying. Hurricane Matthew is on the way, and it's about to go down. The struggle is real in Florida, but the good news is that on Friday is going to be around 70 degrees. So you could say that it will be chill, but it'll be extremely lit. On Saturday, it'll be rainy, but if you're around me, you're used to being wet, so.
Okay, that was mildly inappropriate. Thanks for the update, Sunny.
Obama recently stated that no one over 8 years old should be putting ketchup on hot dogs. Apparently, not only is Obama our country's president, he's also now a hot dog expert. Rumors are stating that if you put a hot dog in his mouth while blindfolded, he can tell you what country the pork is from.
A 32-year-old Australian man upgraded his steering wheel to a frying pan this week. Police were not amused by these alterations after the man was pulled over for being unregistered and uninsured. So next time you're trying to make breakfast, try not to take it to the road.
Lawrence Betzinger, a sex offender, was kicked out of a Bloomsburg fair for selling Nazi flags. Oh, now I get why he kept asking little kids to hop in the shower.
A Chicago man finally confessed to a murder that his twin brother was accused of committing over a decade ago. 38-year-old Carl Smith is now serving the 99-year sentence that his brother Kevin Duger was sentenced. Wait a hot second. I think the real story here is how in the hell are these two twin brothers with different last names? Y'all might want to check into that. And that's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Kiana.
And I'm Tyler. Let's hand things over to our newest sports anchors for some riveting sports news. Ladies?
Hey guys, welcome to Yay Sports with Tiffany and Jessica. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Tiffany.
So like 3 weeks or something ago was the start of college and NFL football, and we were just like so excited, aren't we, Tiffany?
Of course, we're so excited. Just love sports. Just yay sports, go sports, you know?
Oh my God, totes agree. So Tiff, who's your fave NFL player?
I don't know. I think I really like Peyton Manning because like his forehead is so big. It's like a portable mirror, so I can just look at myself everywhere I go.
Oh my God, Tiffany, you're so bad. But I don't think he's playing anymore.
Well, he could play me any day.
Oh my God. So anyways, Penn State and Temple had a game and Penn State won, but really they're both losers here because one school's former coach knew about a child molester, Joe Pa, and the other school's member from the Board of Trustees stepped down after he was accused of sexually assaulting over 50 women, Bill Cosby. So I guess the real winner here is IUP because we have Jimmy Stewart and the inventor of YouTube.
OMG, have you seen that video of the puppy and the little goat playing? It's so cute.
Oh my God, yes, of course I have. It's amazing.
Okay, so anyways, Colin Kaepernick is in the news because apparently he's refusing to stand up from the bench during the national anthem. Okay, one time I did that in like middle school and was suspended for like 5 days, but it's whatever because my mom like totally took me to Disney World and it was great. What do you think about this, Jessica? Is he yay or is he nay?
First of all, Kaepernick is so nay. He used to be yay until that 70s afro, like gross, get a haircut. This is the 21st century. And like, I don't know, I mean, this is America, like show respect to the flag. Like, why do you have to be so disrespectful? I just don't understand it. Like, I'm respectful to the flag in many different ways. Like I buy American Beauty products. Like we can all just like show respect to the flag in like different ways.
OMG, Jessica, don't you like buy Mac?
Yeah.
But don't they like totally test on animals?
What?
They're like shipped from the Philippines and like have child laborers like making their eyeshadows and stuff.
Wait, what? I thought that MAC stood for Made Across Connecticut.
No, it stands for Made in Another Country.
Then why don't they call it MAC? Dear God, not the little baby goats and the puppies, please.
Jessica, okay guys,
Oh my God,
stay tuned
seriously?
for our
Oh my
next episode. Jessica, it's gonna be
No,
okay.
it's not. I
All right,
can't be.
Jessica, stop crying. You didn't kill any baby goats. You're okay. Jessica,
It's not okay.
Jessica!
It's not okay. It's just
Jessica!
not okay. It's not okay.
Out of all the bird teams in the NFL, I really like the Cardinals. The Seahawks and the Falcons, oh, no chance.
If it were up to me, I would eliminate all bird mascots altogether. Like none, no more. I'm over it. It's not even that great or a scary mascot. It's not that impressive. You know, it really bugs me that these teams have these type of bird mascots. Like, what is a bird? You know, what's the point of it? I don't get it. You know, I go fly around into a tree. I don't understand it. It just makes no sense to me that a team will have.
You know that show everyone's been talking about?
Schizophrenia.
I know you watch Schizophrenia, right?
Excuse me?
Dude, these charts are off the radar.
Oh my God.
On Blaster, on Dasher, on Cupid and Jack, on Pinocchio, on Walter White, on spinach on toast.
And it's all over. What an incredible display of good sportsmanship.
What's up?
You always think that newborns are gonna look a little more developed. So people, they always come to me for life advice. And I'm like, you know, you just gotta get yourself out there, you know?
3, 2, 1, action. Oh gosh.
Yes, tell your friends, but only the hot ones.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Blab. I'm Haley.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Kane.
And I'm Cass.
If you've ever thought that Ted Cruz is a Zodiac killer, or if Tupac and Elvis were still alive, or even whether or not the moon landing was a fake, then you're in for a treat tonight, because tonight it's all about conspiracy. Our first conspiracy is about JonBenet, and she may be a familiar name to you because her murder case has recently been brought to public attention after many years due to new evidence about her murderer. If you don't know who JonBenet is, she was a 7-year-old pageant girl who was murdered, or so they say. A popular theory is that Benet wasn't killed, just switched identities and became Katherine Hudson, who grew up to be Katy Perry. The theory sprouts from the uncanny resemblance between young Katy and JonBenet, and people also say that their parents have an eerie resemblance. What do you guys think? Is Katy Perry the older JonBenet, or should we just let her rest in peace?
I truly think that Katy Perry is JonBenet. I've looked into this. I've looked into this conspiracy theory so deep. Like her parents. Like, JonBenet's parents, her mom has passed away, but her father's still alive. But even then, Katy Perry's parents has both her parents, but like, she's so famous now, how easy is it to just find a replacement? I really feel like this conspiracy theory is here. The picture is just...
I disagree. If you would look at them, even though the mother, like we were talking about earlier, she did pass away, there's a huge difference. And not to mention, if you look at the year that JonBenet was born and the year that Katy Perry was born, complete difference. There's like a 6-year difference.
Yeah, well, that's easily like covered up when you're older.
JonBenet was like 7. Katy Perry's like what now, 30? Like 6 years, I think she could fit it in.
I don't know. I don't think they look alike. I don't think they look alike.
And like the age progression pictures released by the police, they look a lot alike. And like a lot of people are caught up on like the mom being dead and like all that kind of stuff. Like it can't be true because like the mom died and she has both of her parents. But they also say that JonBenet died, so it could have been both JonBenet and the mom faking their deaths to start this new life and like fantasy type stuff.
That'd be a really good like thing to like be famous, but I hope for like the world's sake that people don't do that. I like to think like Criminal Minds right now, but on like a hook, and like I feel like we need to see like medical records, like
we need
reports.
a DNA test.
I want to see the
blood
like.
test.
If you Google though and you type in like Katy Perry as a kid, nothing comes up. Absolutely
Katy Perry
nothing.
has a child?
As a
child. I thought you
No,
said has a kid. I was like, what?
No. If you look her up as like an infant, it's like all pictures of her were deleted. Like everything from like 10 and up is deleted.
That's
or I mean
shady.
10 and under, sorry.
Interesting.
That is weird, but is that with like a lot of celebrities? Can you Google a lot of celebrities?
Yeah,
and
you can
check
literally
their
they'll
children?
show anybody's
I've never
picture,
Googled pictures of
but
like
as
celebrities.
for Katy Perry, no, it's like 10 and under, you won't find her. Like nothing. But if you would type in JonBenet and Katy Perry, it's like similar pictures from whenever Katy Perry's obviously how she is now, and JonBenet from whenever
and
she
the
just
age
passed
progression
away.
pictures. It's like a pretty convincing argument.
Yeah.
Like I would like to hope that people aren't faking their deaths to form like a new path because she was fairly famous before she like died, so I don't really see like a purpose to it, but it's possible.
Especially with like a 7-year-old,
But
it's a
how
little
would
harsh.
what would she understand from that? She would be so confused
It
for
would
her
probably be
life.
on her
She'd be like,
parents.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. On to our next theory. A fairly popular and rising conspiracy theory is global warming. Some people believe that global warming is a hoax, and these people believe that the ice caps are not melting, polar bears are thriving, moose are repopulating, and that nature creates more CO2 than man. What do you guys think? Is global warming real, or is it just God giving the earth a nice big hug?
I think global warming is real. The world rotates. The earth rotates. There can be different, there can be different temperatures directed.
So like since the world
areas.
rotates, that like causes global warming,
know,
like it's here and it's like orbiting, like that's why
Not
that's
saying
why
I'm
it's
Dr.
going to hell.
Taylor, but if I was, like, that's my theory.
That global warming is caused by Earth rotation? Okay, I mean that's all right.
Just thought.
I mean it's better than thinking it's China, but whatever.
There's part of me that like thinks it's real, and then part of me thinks it's fake. Like there's the science part that like backs it up, but then there's like the Earth part that we're the ones living here. But like I don't know about you guys, but I haven't experienced global warming within the past 10 years myself. I know that like other places it's more prevalent, but the Earth has also been around for how many years? What if it's just
it's doing its thing.
What if
and
it's just giving up?
Yeah, what if it's literally just giving up? Like there's no other planets with
science-
life. Obviously, maybe they just came to an end.
Scientifically, the world right now, like Earth, we're supposed to be in our second ice age. So we've gone in like the complete opposite direction. There's like no chance of us ever having another ice age ever. But like global warming is present, like the hurricane going on right now, they're not supposed to be that bad. The droughts that you see in like California, those aren't supposed to be happening. Like our world is falling and no one wants to recognize it.
Not to
Sorry
mention
for
all the
that.
tornadoes that have been happening.
Yeah, and the
Everything.
earthquakes and like the ice caps are melting and our beaches are like our water
I think
levels are
global
rising.
warming's real. I don't think it's some hoax.
real,
That's like
it's
saying
here. What do you
like
think?
It's bad weather. Like, we gotta stop like making it such a big issue. Like, seriously, it's not that big a deal. We all go through bad weather. Like, oh, it's raining. Like, we all deal with rain. Like, come on. Like, the polar bears are fine. There's still ice everywhere. Like, I've looked at like Antarctica. Like, it looks fine.
On a map, yeah.
Yeah,
If
it
you
looks
Google
fine.
Maps,
It
like,
looks
it's
cold.
white,
It's fine.
The penguins seem thriving.
I haven't heard any like insane to the point where we need to really start panicking and like stop using fossil fuels and like stuff like that. Like, I still need to drive my car. Like, I still need to like get things
I
done.
think like sinkholes and like polar ice caps melting
I mean,
is like pretty
Is that from like
obvious
global
proof there.
warming, or is that from us just being terrible people?
I mean, that's for everyone to, you know, think about when they go to sleep. I'm good though. So.
You're good.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Whatever floats your boat. There's one conspiracy theory that has risen in popularity at the same rate Trump is because it's a theory of Trump's. He has been preaching for a long time, saying that Obama was not born in the United States and that he's a Muslim who invented ISIS. What do you guys think? Is our president born here and thriving as our president, or is he?
He definitely didn't
leading?
invent ISIS.
I definitely
That's
don't
like.
think I definitely don't think he was born here, but I don't think I agree. I don't think he created ISIS.
I feel like ISIS is just like
who would he have
something
to
that.
be?
Well, see, like I don't understand how this theory came to be. Like, how can you say he wasn't born here? Like, I don't think there's any way that you can make it into the Oval Office if you don't have a legitimate birth certificate. Like, just because like the media made it seem sketchy doesn't mean that it's not there.
I
It
feel
doesn't
like
mean
the
that we
people
would let
who, like-
someone, we have checks and balances in place. We have rules set in place. Like, there's no reason that they would let someone in office who wasn't born here.
The people who would be able to do fake documents are the people that would be checking those documents. So I
Yeah.
feel like they would kind of know
Yeah.
whether it was like fake or not because they would, if they needed to, they would probably produce a fake document if the government called for it. But I just feel like there's no way
Yeah,
that
but he was
he
born
would
and
have
raised in
exactly,
Hawaii
yeah.
and like
Which is a
I don't
50
know.
state.
He
Hello.
speaks like his first language is English. I don't understand how could really misconstrue that. Like, he was born here. He doesn't have any accents, anything.
Donald Trump just isn't good at releasing papers himself.
Yeah.
So I feel
I
that
mean, he's the one
maybe
who's
he's just a
avoiding
little
taxes,
salty
so-
about Obama's papers.
Oh my gosh, that's like getting into the emails right now. We are not having a discussion on politics.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he is
Hillary.
a political figure.
Not for much
very-
longer.
Is he a political figure because he's running for president, or because he has no political experience?
Oh, I mean, like Obama. Is like a
Oh, I
political
thought we were
figure,
Donald
so,
Trump.
Yeah, I knew you were
this
gonna
is
say
a-
Donald
this is a
Trump.
political,
Okay,
like,
okay,
relevance
Hillary,
thing,
chill.
but- all right, well, we'll move on.
Oh yeah.
We can move on. All right, so
Thirsty for Hillary.
nightmares are beginning to come true all across the country due to the creepy clowns phase that's picking up everywhere. I have my own conspiracy theory about these creepy clowns, though. As some of you might know, there's a new movie coming out that is a sequel to It, and the movie is basically about creepy clowns. So I think that these clowns might just be some elaborate PR stunt to make people really scared of the movie and kind of have a bigger impact. What do you think?
I think this is just getting out of hand.
Yes.
Like there's like full on like Twitter accounts that's like clown sightings and like you can see all the clown sightings.
yeah.
First of all, if this was like there was a killer clown, like I saw a killer clown in front of me, the last thing I would do is be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, oh, you have a knife? You have a knife? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like no, like I wouldn't
Like,
be
I just, like,
videotaping it,
run.
but. I did like watch the trailer for the new like movie and stuff, but like that's like super recent. I feel like the clown sightings were like
See,
before, like had
ever
been
since
before
American
that.
Horror Story Freak Show.
That's what
with
I was
Twisty
thinking.
The Clown. Ever since that it came out, like it's just. but
Especially
the thing
that
is,
it was
if it's a-
also the way that Twisty acted in American Horror Story was
Yes.
coming out of the woods, like people just
Luring
like in
people
a
in.
on a
But
picnic
if it was
and like
a PR stunt. That's the thing. If it was a PR stunt, they wouldn't actually be kidnapping kids. If you look
Yeah.
into the statistics in South Carolina of how many kids have been kidnapped the past 3 months from clowns, like sightings in the woods, it's
didn't know
insane.
that.
That's how it started.
yeah.
And
All
it's
I'm
parents
seeing
reporting
about
that.
this is just purely the people videotaping clowns running after them, which are legitimately scary.
People are getting
my
pulled
God,
out
they're
of
terrifying.
cars.
So that's like,
I mean, they're on campus.
But then there's also a lot of like clowns that are like doing this crap and then they're getting beat up and like I was
Shot.
watching
Yeah,
videos
one just
today.
got shot.
One got shot. I was watching videos today and this one guy got like beaten with like a pipe or something and then they ran him over with a car and I was like, oh my God, like I don't know what these clowns' intentions are, but they're getting some serious repercussions.
And people are making those like fake, oh, I just saw the clown, like everyone like be careful. Like a girl I went to high school with, she posted this picture on Facebook of one under her porch and she was like, just put it in my driveway, so scared. But then later posted a picture of the clown mask on her dog. Like, haha guys, got you. And there were people commenting like legitimately like, call the police, like I hope you're okay, because she wasn't answering. So you can't take something that's serious like this, but then play
like
that joke.
The boy who cried wolf or something, like if people keep making a joke out of it and like lo and behold, like there's an actual killer clown, like how are we supposed to know that like that was the intent? Like now it's gonna be hard to distinguish.
That's
I'm
exactly
scared.
what I was just thinking with Halloween. Do you know how many people are gonna be dressing up as clowns?
Just because
of that.
It's
a thing.
Just simply to scare you.
Like all these like police officers are saying that if they see clowns in anywhere, they're gonna shoot them or take them down.
Well, anyway, guys, that's all the time we have to talk about conspiracies. I'm Haley.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Kane.
And I'm Taylor.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey guys, I'm your host, Lindsay.
And I'm Brandon, and we're your hosts for Entertainment News Break.
We cover weekly news on your favorite movies and television series.
And this semester, we're introducing 2 new segments. Don't miss Entertainment News Break every Wednesday at 8:30 on IUP TV, Channel 20.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and follow us on Twitter at EMB_IUPTV.
Didn't see you there. If you weren't aware, this is IUP TV. You can do many things. You can be behind the camera, in the studio, but by far, the hardest thing you have to do is be the hostess with the mostest. A major key to being hostess with the mostest is excellence. As a matter of fact, I drink it every morning. Hey, yo, this is cold. Jeez. Yeah, that looks good to me. Looks good. Major qualifications to be a host is hardworking, leadership, and also really, really outgoing. It's a lot more than just being good looking. So I have one question for you. Do you have what it takes to be host?
5, 4.
Excuse me, I have a show to do.
2, 1.
Welcome to Generation Gap. I'm your host, Vincent Lowry, and today we will be talking.
Hey everyone, welcome to Advice with the one and only me. I've received so many letters, so let's just get started. Dear Mary, I think my boyfriend might be gay. He takes longer to get ready in the mornings than me, and he takes another 10 minutes just looking at himself in the mirror after he's finished. He knows purse brands far better than any woman I've ever met, and he cleans his shoes and irons his shirts 3 to 4 times a week. When I first met him, I thought he was a ladies' man because he's always surrounded by girls, but I later realized that it's because his only friends are girls. Also, he cried at the end of the Notebook, and I don't even do that anymore. Our relationship is going really well, other than the fact that there is great potential he is flamingly gay. How do I break up with him? Thanks, Maddie. Well, Maddie, I think your best option is to stay with him. He clearly takes care of himself and cares about his appearance, which is a very attractive quality in a man. If he is constantly surrounded by women and only has eyes for you, he's obviously a keeper. And a man that knows women's taste better than women could be extremely beneficial. If he can differentiate Louis Vuitton from Prada, he'll know what to buy you for your birthday. So at least keep him around until then. It'll be like having a gay best friend, but one that you have to sleep with and take to family gatherings, which isn't so bad. I mean, you could be single. Nothing's worse than that. Next letter. Dear Mary, my girlfriend Kelly and I's anniversary was last week, and ever since then she's been giving me the silent treatment. And I have no idea why. We've been together for like 4 years now. Or wait, is it 5? Okay, I really don't know actually, so let's just say we've been together for a pretty long time, and I've always felt that getting gifts was just really overrated. I've told her how I feel about gifts many times, and she said that she feels the same way. So this year, when we were discussing our anniversary, she told me not to get her anything. So I listened to her. I did exactly what she told me to do, and now I guess she's mad at me and hasn't talked to me in a week. Do you think she's overreacting? What am I supposed to do? Mark. What the hell, Mark?
Everyone in the entire English-speaking language knows that when a woman tells you not to get her something, you never listen to her. Just like when a woman tells you to leave, you don't leave. And when she says she's fine, she is never fine. Yeah, I get it. Gifts are expensive, but suck it up. You have all year to plan for this. You could have taken her out to experience something together, like a concert or a vacation or a hike, which costs nothing. I mean, you don't even know how long you've been together, and if it's been 4 or 5 years, well, maybe she's waiting for you to put a ring on it. Ever think of that? No, of course you didn't. Instead, you had to get her literally nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, nada. You, my friend, are a dumb, sad little man who is going to be in a doghouse for quite some time. If I were you, I'd start planning for next year yesterday. Last letter. Dear Mary, I'm an aspiring actress and I'm moving to Los Angeles in January. I'm so nervous and overwhelmed. The farthest west I've ever traveled was Ohio. I'm from a suburb in Pennsylvania, so I have no idea what it's like out in LA. But from all the YouTube videos and Vines I've watched in preparation for my move, I'm envisioning it to be like the movies, just so welcoming and full of life. I'm determined to start my career out there, so do you have any advice for me? What should I expect and what steps do I need to take to ensure that I will be successful in my endeavors? Thanks, Ashley. Successful in my endeavors? Are you from the 1800s? Stop trying to be Emily Dickinson. And if by successful you mean surviving off ramen noodles and the dollar menu for a month without going into a diabetic coma, then you might want to recheck your definition of successful. Sure, LA might seem welcoming and full of life because you're watching it through precisely edited videos on the internet. Of course it's going to come off that way. It's really not that welcoming and full of life. It's actually sweltering hot and full of traffic. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Oh, there's going to be literally thousands of people better looking than you with more experience and better hair. But don't worry, you'll make it. It's just that your first major role will probably be a Pandora commercial about getting crabs. Don't sweat it, Ashley. But if you're moving to Southern California where it's hotter than the devil's taint, it's actually kind of impossible not to sweat it. Well, guys, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to tune in next week.
I'm sorry, these words are like really blurry. Okay, that was mildly inappropriate. Thanks for the update, Sunny. Wait, hi, I'm Kiana.
And I'm Tyler. Let's hand things over to our newest sports anchors for some reviving sports news. Ladies,
What is reviving?
oh my God! I'm from Johnstown.
And I think this is, does he say this or do I say this? The Obama story?
Well, tomorrow night, I'm probably gonna go out with some friends and do some stuff, and it'll be super fun. So.
My first one's so hard. Okay. It's like maybe
Whoa.
I want to get chicken parm. Yes. I'm down. I know, but I went last time, so I got confused.
See you guys.
Can we redo that?
Redo it. Can we redo the ending?